This morning, we continue following the tragic, deadly shooting in San Bernardino, California. 14 people are dead, 17 others injured and hospitalized. The shots rang out at a holiday party at a center for those with developmental disabilities.
Here locally, events like this remind law enforcement how important active shooting drills are to the community. The Baker County Sheriff's Office, who began a drill just before the shooting, talked with us, and Channel 4's Vic Michelucci joins us live with what they were training for and why this is so imperative.
Well, he says it's important because, unfortunately, you can never predict when these mass shootings will happen, and that is why police and deputies train and train and train. Locally, they do it all over Northeast Florida, including at schools, churches, businesses, and here at the airport. It's happening now more than ever. Law enforcement teams across the country increasing the amount of times they practice for the worst-case scenario. This is video from earlier this year showing the Clay County Sheriff's Office conducting an active shooter drill at the Orange Park Mall. And just a few months ago, the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office did a similar drill at Jacksonville International Airport. Yesterday, while the shooting in San Bernardino was unfolding, law enforcement in Baker County were conducting a practice drill.
It was something that we had to be prepared for. We would always pray that we don't have something like that as they're having in California. But if it did ever happen, that we would all be ready.
Sheriff Joey Dobson says his team had been planning to carry out this active shooter drill at Baker County High School for the past few months. He says in this drill, they even used students and teachers so they too would be prepared.
We're trying to make it as real as we can. We come on campus. We've had an active shooter in the front lobby like we did today of the high school there, where all the parents come with their kids.
Dobson says the exercise began with deputies, the SWAT team, and the Baker County Special Response Team getting into place. And he says that's a measure that many law enforcement agencies take in the event of an active shooting.
We went to the back of the school, and we had then sections of the campus that was roped off for canines to be able to look for a suspect, one of the shooters. And so we use all of our parts of our sheriff's office resources that we have to make sure that this is done properly.
And also to do it properly, the sheriff says he and other law enforcement authorities make sure that they warn everybody that they are going to be conducting a drill in a certain area. That way, people do not freak out. People do not get scared and think that it is actually happening. They encourage everyone to think about their plan, about what they would do if, in fact, they were caught up in an active shooter situation. We're live this morning at JIA. I'm Vic Michelucci, Channel 4, the local station.